Hello and welcome to Only Connect, the quiz that's more confusing than Andy Murray in a t-shirt with the George Cross on it, though not nearly as sexy. Although, having said that, let's meet the teams. On my right, Dan Jones, a Crown prosecutor who brews his own beer, a pale ale called Nunthorpe. Raymond Baggerly, a wine enthusiast who has built a model railway in his loft and is nicknamed Ya Choo Choo by relatives. And their captain, Pete Mitchell, a music teacher who plays in a rock band called the Typhoons, an acoustic band called the Two Foons, and a trio called Strum, Thump and Warble. United by a love of liquor, they are the Maltsters. Nice solid group of drinkers, that's my kind of team. Is there anything you can't do?
There are many things we can't do. Yeah.
Any weaknesses? Any weaknesses as a team?
Not ones that we're willing to own up to at this stage, no.
Let's hope they don't become clear during the play of the quiz. You are facing tonight, on my left, Helen Thomas, a fund manager with a passion for 2p slot machines and air hockey. Robert Colville, a freelance journalist and author who is described by the Daily Mail as a totalitarian Maoist. And their captain, Robert McIlveen, a history and politics graduate who has smuggled heroin into a prison. As part of a test operation for sniffer dogs. United by a passion for policy, they are the policy wonks. How does your team know each other? What brings you here?
Well, Helen and I used to work together at a think tank in Westminster, at which Robert here used to come to a lot of the events we held.
Well, welcome to our think tank. I think you'll find it a little less social. Let's get on with the quiz. Round one. What is the connection between four apparently random clues? Maltsters, you won the toss. You'll be going first. Please select a hieroglyph.
2 reeds, please.
2 reeds. OK. What is the connection between these clues? Here's the first.
Next, please. Oh, I think their words will be in different languages. Good. I think, yeah. Are they Where's Wally in different languages?
Coming in after 2 clues, you get 3 points. They absolutely are. What languages are we looking at?
The first one's Italian, I think.
That's right. Ubaldo, dove sei? He's called Ubaldo.
What else? Swedish? Swedish?
It's Norwegian, the second
Norwegian. Is that Welsh?
It's beautiful Welsh, of course.
And German, finally.
Wo ist Walter? It's a scarier question in German, isn't it? I'm not telling you. I won't tell you where he is. Where's Wally in different languages? So well done, Maltsters. You get 3 points. And Policy Wonks, your chance to choose.
Horned viper, please.
The horned viper. Ah, these are going to be picture clues. They have something in common. What is it? Here's the first.
Next, please. Next, please. Next, please.
Which I suppose.
3 seconds.
They're all paintings by Dutch artists.
They are not all by Dutch artists, so Maltsters, you have the chance for a bonus point.
Are they paintings with parents in the title?
I'm afraid not. That's close, but for a bonus, not quite close enough. You're looking at Whistler's Mother. Is that the one you recognised?
Well, is it Saturn Devouring His Children by Goya? And there's When Did You Last See Your Father?
That's right. And the first one's Daughter of Jephthah, but they're not all parents, you see. The first one is the daughter, so we don't see parents in them all. Very close, but not quite enough for the bonus.
Oh, well.
Nevertheless, you may choose your own question.
Eye of Horus, please.
The Eye of Horus. Well, it's the music question. You'll be hearing the clues, what connects them. First one coming in now.
Moonlight Serenade. Next, please.
Last night after strolling, we got in at 9:30.
I think it's Roman.
At the kitchen fire,
Should we take another one or which one is next, please. Do you want to take the last one? I don't know.
Times of day going through
Close. Do we need to... Are we going to buzz in? We're not going to get the last
3
one, are we?
seconds.
What do we think? Times of day or...
they're all set in the evening. Okay.
I need an answer.
They're all set in the evening. It involve moonlight.
Not all to do with the evening, so policy wonks. I'm going to play you a blast of the final clue. You get the chance of a bonus point. Do you know the answer?
Are they all by Scottish artists?
That's not it either. It is to do with light, but not the evening. Natural sources of illumination. The third clue, the living daylights. The one you didn't hear, Sunshine on Leith. And the first one's Moonlight Serenade and Roaming in the Gloaming, which is a sort of twilight. Natural sources of light. So no points there, but policy wonks, you may choose your own question.
Water, please.
Water. What is the connection between these clues? Here's the first.
Okay, close.
Next, please.
Okay, that's correct. Could be, I think we need to see.
Next, please.
Back street, back alley.
Next, please.
What's evening driving? Is it driving at names of things, places?
3 seconds.
Do they all have prizes named after them?
They do not all have prizes named after them, although a good guess, I like that one. Maltsters, another bonus chance.
Anything?
I can't think. I don't see anything.
We have nothing, I'm afraid.
Nothing. Well, that's very interesting. These are all characters who have attracted the attention of the great playwright and filmmaker Mike Leigh. He has made films about Gilbert and Sullivan, about the artist Turner. Vera Drake is the illegal abortionist, and that beautician and soiree hostess, of course, Beverly in the great Abigail's Party, his play and TV drama. Mike Leigh, characters and subjects. That was that one. Okay, you may choose your own question.
Lion, please.
Lion. What is the connection between these clues? Here's the first.
Next, please. There's a few. There's butterflies. Should we take another line? Next, please. They're all something birds.
They are all to do with birds, mythical birds. Very well done. Coming in after 3 clues. You get 2 points. You didn't need to say the capital of Arizona, that's Phoenix. What are we looking at?
The Carla Lane sitcom would be the Liver Birds. Thunderbirds, International Rescue Craft.
Yeah.
Indonesian National Airline?
It's called Garuda. It's a sort of humanoid bird, a religious symbol. But they all involve mythical birds. Well done. Policy Wonks, there is 1 question remaining. Your last chance for points this round. It's the Twisted Flax. Very good luck. First clue coming in now.
Enterprise or Kansas.
Next, please.
Or teddy bears.
Teddy bears.
Good gamble. Coming in after 2 clues, you get 3 points. They all have ursine familiars. Tell me about the clues we're looking at.
So Grayson Perry has Alan Measles.
Alan Measles is the great Grayson Perry's teddy bear god.
Yes. Sebastian Flight in Brideshead Revisited. Spotty Man is Super Ted's friend or Phil, I can't remember.
A friend, very much a friend, yes, very much a friend.
And then obviously Christopher Robin has Pooh.
In Winnie the Pooh, they all have teddy bear friends. Very well done. That means at the end of round 1, the Policy Wonks have 3 points, the Maltsters have 5. On to round 2, the sequences round, and Maltsters, you'll be going first again, so please choose a sequential question.
Twisted Flax, please.
The Twisted Flax. Okay, I would like to know what would come 4th in this sequence. Here's the first.
Next, please. Next, please. National capitals, but that's not going to be enough. There's a sequence. Anything they're not the summits? G7, something like that. Anything to guess what the last city might be?
3 seconds. I need an answer.
Reykjavik.
Not the right answer, I'm afraid. So, policy wonks, you'll never go.
Moscow.
That is the right answer. And why?
It's the capitals of the 4 largest countries by land area in reverse order, so going up to the largest country.
That's absolutely right. The capitals of America, China, Canada and Russia. Capitals of the world's largest countries, the largest being Russia. So you get a bonus point and you may choose your own question.
Eye of Horus, please.
The Eye of Horus. What will come forth in this sequence? Here's the first.
So maybe St. Paul's doesn't have the or must have meant or something, but he wasn't. Sorry. But...
Next, please.
Interesting. Could be me. Maybe next.
Yeah, next, please.
No one calls Sheldon on.
Is it a sequence? Is it
Sometime. A Christopher Wren said amongst these men, if anyone falls, let's get it right.
I'm at St. Paul's.
Oh, yeah.
I'm at St. Paul's.
It's a lovely guess, but I'm afraid it's not the right answer. So, Maltsters, you have the chance for bonus point.
I'll be at St. Paul's.
No. Yeah, I mean, that's basically the same guess, but the words are absolutely key. You are right. It is a poem. It is the Wren Clerihew, which says, Sir Christopher Wren said, I'm going to dine with some men. If anyone calls, say I'm designing St. Paul's. That is how that nice little poem ends. Designing St. Paul's. Here's another one. The people of Spain think Cervantes equal to half a dozen Dantes, an opinion resented most bitterly by the people of Italy. Clerihews. Maltsters, you don't get a bonus point, but you may choose a question.
Water, please.
Water. Okay. And what would come forth in this sequence? Here's the first.
Next, please.
It's not the parliamentary conventions for. I don't know. Should it the next one? I think she'll take the next one.
Next, please.
I don't see anything there, do you? I'm tempted to say after, just because it
After?
Not the answer, I'm afraid. So another bonus option for you.
It's about.
Would be an acceptable answer. We've got ancient Egyptian sun god. Why are they acceptable?
It's there, here, ear, ray. You're taking a letter off each time.
That's exactly what it is. So something that stands for Re, so about, Re, or the ancient Egyptian sun god. There's also Ra. He's known as Re. Let me tell you a great story about the sun god Re. I think you will like this story, Dan. He was angry with humanity, so he turned his eye into a goddess and sent her to wreak vengeance. But she was too vicious. There was too much killing. So he thought, how am I going to stop her? So he said, come over here, eye goddess. I've got you some delicious jugs of blood. This was her favourite thing. She loved blood. It wasn't really blood. It was beer that contained pomegranate juice. So it looked like blood. So she guzzled these jugs and she was too drunk, couldn't finish the massacre. What do you think of that? Pomegranate beer.
Could be worth a go. Yeah.
I mean,
I'll think about it. Yeah.
who wouldn't want a jug of beer that looks like blood?
Ooh, it might not be a big seller, but you never know.
If anyone could bring me a pint now, that would be excellent. Well done, you get a bonus point for that answer, and you may choose your own question.
2 reeds, please.
2 reads. What would come forth in this sequence? Here's the first.
Yeah.
Next, please.
Oh, it's the number of prisoners all time spent time and never. Yeah, he got it really, really early.
You got it early, so it's not. Keep going.
Yeah.
Next, please.
Yes, times people. No, you was ages ago. No, it could be Merkel, I think. She's a Boston chance.
Angela Merkel.
Is-
Sorry, 2015. Angela Merkel.
Is the right answer. Angela Merkel was the Time Person of the Year in 2015. Very well done. Maltsters, what would you like?
Lion, please.
Lion, okay. What would come forth in this picture sequence? What kind of thing would you expect to see in the fourth picture? Here's the first.
What's her name? I don't know. She was in One Piece.
She was in One Piece. Let's take the next one. Next, please.
Who's that? It's Rod Stewart's wife. Penny. I've been named after the names all feature coinage. Yeah. Poison.
Yeah? Should we go
Going
for
now.
Who's the last one? I don't know if it's Thomas. Hasn't somebody farming? Somebody called farming. No, it's a name, isn't it? Is that what it's going to be? We don't know, I think.
3 seconds.
You can think of anybody whose last name's Farthing?
I can't give you long to debate it.
The animals of Farthing Wood.
Why?
We think they are pre-decimal coins getting smaller in denomination, starting with tuppence.
I will accept that answer. We had a picture of Timothy Farthing, the vicar from Dad's army. But the animals of Farthing Wood would also do. Yes, very well done. So who are we looking at?
It's Tuppence Middleton, Penny Lancaster,
Jill Halfpenny.
Jill Halfpenny.
Tuppence Middleton, Penny Lancaster, Jill Halfpenny. Let me tell you, our question editor spent a long time poring over those pictures to decide what was perfect. Thank God there isn't a coin called the Lumley, or would have been looking at 4 identical clues. Yes, pre-decimal coins, and we're halving as we go along, so we wanted to hit the farthing at clue 4. Well done. Policy Wonks, there's one question remaining. The Horned Viper, you'll be getting that. What would come forth in this sequence? Here's the first.
I recognise the name, but I can't. I think it feels sporty, but I can't remember who he is.
Next, please.
Yeah.
Next, please.
And rules, but I don't know.
Is that where is that place? Is that a boat? Is it? Oh, that's the place. We've only got 4 seconds.
3 seconds.
Lynn? Lynn? Lucy Lynn?
Lynn Redgrave.
No. Oh, I see. You're sort of looking at the... Yes, but the alphabet doesn't go like that, because it's going I, U, O. Not a sequence, I'm afraid. Maltsters, the last bonus chance of the round.
Do we have an answer?
Carol
Kirkwood.
Carol Kirkwood.
Carol Kirkwood.
Carol Kirkwood.
Is the right answer. My goodness, I didn't think you were going to say that. Carol Kirkwood is one of many possible correct answers. Why?
Why?
Are they weather presenters on BBC Breakfast in sequence up to the current one?
The sequence is channels. Liam Dutton is a weather presenter on Channel 4. And we're going ITV or Channel 3, Louise Lear on BBC 2. So someone who's a weather presenter on BBC 1, beautiful Carol Kirkwood is an acceptable answer. Well done. That means at the end of round 2, the policy wonks have 7 points, the maltsters have 9. Time now for the connecting wall, and it'll be the policy wonks to go first this time. So please choose lion or water.
Lion, please.
Lion. You have 2.5 minutes to solve the lion wall, starting now.
Finland Boom is a fictional dragon. A Smorg is a fictional dragon.
Puff is a fictional dragon.
Also pastry though, so is phyllo and flaky.
Well, let's leave Puff
And
for the
short
moment.
crust.
And Shoe, indeed. Rhaegal, or
Rhaegal is...
he's like...
I mean, he's in Game of Thrones. Do you know what? Does anyone know what Omidyar is?
Pierre Omidyar is the founder of eBay. I'm not quite sure what that's
Okay.
Should we try going for some pastries? Oh, Toothless. Sorry, Toothless is a fictional dragon as well.
Okay.
So that's just those ones. Yeah.
Good. Okay. Right.
So let's put
Possible
pastry to one
pastries.
side
Yeah.
and think about other things.
Wales.
Wales appendix colophon.
Appendix,
colophon, frontispiece,
and page. You've got
page are all...
or something like that. Got to be books, right? No.
Yeah. Well,
A
it's...
spine.
Yes, spine, obviously.
Well. Oh.
Okay.
3 strikes
Okay.
now, be careful.
We have the
So
pastries and the slightly strange ones, which we...
So we have 5 potential pastries.
Yes.
So
Larry Page founded Google. Jimmy Wales founded Wikipedia. Pierre Omidyar founded eBay.
And Mr. Puff.
And Mr. Puff founded... Mr...
Well, short crust? No.
Fee...
Philo may be more of a likely surname. We're talking about surnames of
surnames of company founders.
that are tech companies.
So
Or is it
so I think it's probably Philo. I think it's probably Philo or Puff.
Well, we've
And
got
we've got
three
three
chances.
so
So at least,
So we're confident of those 3.
yeah.
yeah.
So we're fine.
That's it, you've solved the wall. Very well done. And there are points available, of course, if you can tell me the connections. What about that first blue group? I am not going to say that first clue, but what is the connection there?
They're all fictional dragons.
They are all dragons. You tell me how you say that first one.
Smaug? Smorg? Smorg.
See, I think it's meant to be Smaug. From The Hobbit. I was looking at it on the internet, and according to Benedict Cumberbatch, it's Smaug.
Well, he is the one.
And he is Smaug. So
Yeah.
Fin Fang Foom, what's he from?
Marvel Comics, and then How to Train Your Dragon,
Exactly.
and then
Rhaegal is one of the Game of Thrones dragons.
That's exactly
isn't he?
right. All fictional. Well, I say fictional. We are in Wales. All dragons.
Yes.
Whether it's documentary or not, we simply don't know. And what about the green group? Colophon, frontispiece, spine, appendix.
These are all parts of books, I think we said.
That's it, parts of a book. And the next group, starting Wales.
They're all founders of tech companies,
That's right.
website.
Of websites. David Philo is Yahoo, founder of Yahoo. That's the one you didn't know.
It's Jerry Yang was the other guy.
He's the co-founder of with Jerry Yang. That's absolutely right. And what about the blue group? Shoe, flaky, puff, short crust.
Pastry.
Simply types of pastry. So that's all the groups and all the connections. You get a bonus for getting it all right. It's a maximum of 10. Let's bring in the Maltsters now, give them a new connecting wall, 16 fresh clues, still need sorting into 4 connected groups of 4. You'll be getting the water wall, the line's been taken. You have 2.5 minutes to solve it, starting now.
Toenail, spindle, needle, speed selector, thought so. Needle and spindle? No. Okay, should we try with turntable? Without needle? Yes. Okay, good. So, have we got, is it, oh, we've got DJs, yeah.
Yes, Miles, Nick Grimshaw,
Zoe Ball,
Breakfast Show presents, maybe.
Chris Moyles.
Yeah, Radcliffe did it once, Grimshaw did it once, didn't he?
Zoe Ball, I think, did.
Yeah, okay,
Should we try that? No.
King Leo, maybe.
Could be. Stand, read, Rogers,
Architects.
Architects,
Foster.
Rogers, Renzo Piano,
Foster.
Another one. Grimshaw. Yes, good.
3 strikes now.
Okay, so we've definitely got the DJs, haven't we? So I would have thought that's Ball, Moyles, Reed. Oh, we've got Mayo and Radcliffe. What are the others? Needle, Gun, Stand, Point, Gun Point, Stand Point.
Yeah, that's it. Needle
Ball
point, ball
point.
point, needle point, gun point, stand
Hang
point.
on, let's just have a look through. Are we happy with those? Yeah, should we go with that?
That's it, you've solved the wall. Very well done. What about the connections? Tell me about the first blue group starting Tonarm or Tonyarm.
Parts of a record deck, a record player.
Yeah, parts of a record player. Any of you still got a record player?
Yes.
Yes.
I think all of us still have a record player.
What about the green group starting piano?
Architects.
They are architects. What are their first names?
Renzo Piano, Richard Rogers, Norman Foster. I'm not sure
I
about
don't know
Grimshaw.
Grimshaw.
That's the one you didn't know. You were thinking of
Grimshaw,
a different category. It's Sir Nicholas Grimshaw. The Eden Project is one of his. The Eden Project. Waterloo International Station, he did that as well as the architect. Sir Nicholas Grimshaw. And what about the pink group starting Ball?
We think they can all be followed by point.
ballpoint, gunpoint, needlepoint, standpoint. That's the word one. And the last turquoise group starting reed.
Have they all done the Radio 1
breakfast show?
Is
I
that
think
what we're
they
saying? We think they've all hosted the Radio 1 breakfast show.
That's right. Radio 1 breakfast hosts Mike Reed, Simon Mayo, Chris Moyles and Mark Radcliffe. Very well done. That is all the groups and all the connections. I can give you the maximum of 10. Let's have a look at the scores. The Policy Wonks have 17 points. The Maltsters have 19. So it's a close one, and it will be decided by the missing vowels round. In this round, we take the vowels out of well-known names, phrases and sayings. We respace the consonants, and I want to know what those disguised clues are. Fingers on buzzers, teams. I can tell you that the first group are all squirrels. Wonks?
Chipmunk.
Correct. Wonks? Woodchuck. Correct. Maltsters?
Porridge?
That's not a squirrel, I'm afraid. Wonks, do you know?
Paraggio.
No, it's prairie dog. Next clue. Policy Wonks?
Timmy Teapots.
That's not it. Maltsters, do you know?
Tommy Teapots?
No, this little chap is Timmy Tiptoes. Next category, gender-reversed TV titles. Maltsters.
Mum's Army.
Correct. Policy Wonks.
Mistress Chef.
Well done. Maltsters.
Call the mid-husband.
Yes, it is. Wonks.
Loose men.
Excellent. Next category, things that might make you cry. Wonks.
Hay fever.
Correct. Wonks. Chopping onions. Yes, it is. Wonks.
Weeping.
Well done. Maltsters.
CS gas.
Very good. Next category, things you might find in a bathroom. No time to tell me that that is shaving mirror, because the bell has gone for the end of the quiz. And I can tell you that the winners and through to the next round with 23 points are the Policy Wonks. Very well done to you, very well played. Maltsters, you finished second with 21 points. I can tell you that with that excellent score, you are in our highest scoring second place finishers, so you are still in the game and you'll be back to play your way through to the next round later in the series. So well done to you as well. We will all be meeting again. Please join me next time when we'll be awarding points for strength, intelligence, wisdom, dexterity, constitution and charisma. And if you didn't get that reference to the role-playing game Dungeons and Dragons, then... oh, who am I kidding? Of course you got it. Goodbye.